ESPN's coverage of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series on ABC. Brought to you by AT&T. Your world delivered. UPS. See David Reagan go head-to-head with UPS drivers in Maximum Driver at racing.ups.com. Aflac. We've got you under our wing. And Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Just 30 laps away from halfway here in the season finale of the Ford 400, and the would-be champion a little rattled here. Listen to Jimmy Johnson.
You wander down to Boyer's spotter and ask him why?
Yes, sir. On my way. Don't worry about it, Earl. We don't need to be starting that right now.
I'm starting anything. I mean, these are guys that, come up and shake my hand and say they want to work with me, and I'm so much faster, and I end up being disrespected like this. One thing if you ran the same line the whole time, but to come down and get on my door through the center of the corner through 3 and 4 3 times when I was beside of him, that's just uncalled for.
Talking about the 33 car, Clint Boyer, and Jimmy a little bit frustrated about how close the 33 running to him.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that a little bit from Jimmy's side, but coming from Clint Boyer's side, he really doesn't care a whole lot. He just wants to go forward. If he can take advantage of Jimmy, he's going to do it.
First time we really hear our champ a little bit aggravated by things happening, but you're going to have that.
Maybe some of the pressure. How about some of these pit stops? The two tires by Edwards.
Look at these teams getting it done. Under 13-second stops for 4 tires, but you see Carl Edwards getting 2. Brad Keselowski's team right up there in the top 5. Both of the Penske cars there in the top 5.
But will Edwards pay the price for 2 tires only? Can he hang with the rest of these guys?
I'll say he's going to pay dearly.
Yeah, I think they'll think that's a bad idea after they run a little bit here.
Well, this time Jimmy Johnson able to beat the 5 car off of pit road. Johnson restarts in 7th position. Harvick, our leader. Jeff Burton, his teammate, beside him. Tony Stewart, 2nd spot, side by side. Hamlin and Burton for 3rd position. Jimmy Johnson now on the bottom of the racetrack, falls in behind Denny Hamlin. There's the 2 car middle groove, and Montoya, again Montoya aggressive, looking to the inside of Jimmy.
I'm just saying, I would not mess with Montoya if I was Jimmy.
I don't think Jimmy wants to. He's just in that position right there, so you can't just back out or you get run over from behind.
It was just a little bit of a tap at Texas 2 weeks ago to totally change Jimmy Johnson's day and change the complexion of the chase. And Jimmy can ill afford to get bumped here in the finale at Homestead. Right now, we still have 37 cars on the lead lap.
See Boyer, oh man, he's just about slides up into Jimmy off the corner.
Yeah, we had 6 cars to take that wave around. That put more guys on the lead lap once again.
Again, Jimmy Johnson right now 135-point lead over the 5 car of Mark Martin. You see Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch. Look at the margin between Gordon and Busch there.
See that 11 car Denny Hamlin? He's made up 35 spots since the start of the race.
Caution again. 47 car, we are told, has had more contact with the wall, and that will bring out the yellow flag for the 3rd time.
How about a tough day Marcos is having that.
It started out so well with him be able to qualify 3rd, his best qualifying effort on an oval. Previously, he had qualified 3rd on the road course at Infineon. Passes Jimmy Johnson to take the lead and leads 4 laps and suddenly cuts a tire, and it goes downhill from there. We can show you what happened to Marcus here, the latest incident. Top of your screen there, see him slide up and just rubbing the concrete.
Yeah, and that was a pretty significant hit there. One that could take some sheet metal away, and so NASCAR had to throw that caution just in case something came off of the car. Really not what Jimmy Johnson wanting to see. It was more cautions where we have more double file restarts.
And more cars getting on the lead lap because the lucky dog is that guy, Reed Sorensen. He gets the Aaron's Lucky Dog free pass, first car lap down, and so now that will put now 38 cars on the lead lap. So you can ill afford a mistake, a lug nut issue, a speeding penalty, any kind of a problem. You get off the lead lap, you could finish 40th. Welcome back to Homestead-Miami Speedway, under caution for the third time today, and 18 cars have been on pit road, including the 99 car of Carl Edwards, the Ford 400 here under caution. Let's visit with Carl.
Hey, Carl, Dale Jarrett, you have a copy?
I got you, Dale.
Okay, saw you come back down. Saw you take 2 tires last time. Did that not work too good for your car?
No, that was working pretty terribly. So we got fortunate to have the that caution there and get some tires. Looked like a lot of guys came behind us. So now I feel like we're back in the game here.
Track starting to change as the sun's going down?
I sure hope so, because what's been happening has not been good for us. So we need it to change a little bit, and maybe it will. And I'm pretty certain that it's gonna. I just don't know what it's gonna do.
Okay, hopefully you got it better. Good luck, man.
4. We'll talk to you later, maybe.
Carl Edwards, who won this race a year ago, won 9 races last year, has been shut out of the win column here in 2009.
Seen this 88 car on pit road. They've been working on it. Sat down there for a good while.
Let's update this with Shannon.
Junior really complaining about some tight conditions on the 88 car. So Lance McGrew believes they may have knocked the toe in or the toe settings off when he hit the wall. So they came down one time, they took some tires, brought him down a second time to check those toe settings, to also make a chassis adjustment, trying to get this car fixed up for Dale Jr., who's just really struggling with the 88.
Thank you, Shannon. He'll fall back in at the back of the field. And our aerial coverage from high above Homestead-Miami, provided by our good friends at Goodyear. New Fuel Max tires help you get there on less gas. Calculate your savings at GoodyearTires.com.